Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to pre-market update. Stock futures are pumping pre-market. You can see nice pump here if I zoom in on the left side. Nice pump here after inflation release. Inflation fall 0.1% in June from prior month. So it's less than expected. That means rates cut are coming. So most people are expecting a rate cut in September. So that's good news. Lower rates are good for economy and mortgages and a lot of other stuff. So futures are pumping. Everything is pumping. Bitcoin is pumping. You can see here 2% pump on Bitcoin, and pre-market also Russell 2000 up almost 2%, going to above all the bands here. All right, so you can see Nasdaq, S&P 500, Dow Jones, everything is pumping. All stocks are pumping. So this is good news for the bulls. So let's review cycle. And again, we are doing as expected in the rising phase on daily chart. You can see yellow cycle going towards rising phase. So this is also going higher. So again, like I said before, the rising phase sometime around let's say around last week of July. So 23, 24th is where it should be ending. So again, we still have a couple of more days for this rising phase to go on, and that's it, like going higher, and then we'll have some declining phase coming from let's say around 20th of July, maybe 23rd of July to couple of weeks into August. All right, so just be careful at that time, but for now going higher, and that's it. All right, so let's do side by side comparison. Those who are new, left side is my day trading chart, right side is for daily chart, for longer term chart. You can see we keep going higher, very overbought. All these right side indicators are telling me very overbought. This is US 500. This is presenting a very good opportunity pre-market to short. So because price is above all moving, not moving all the bands, red bands, all standard deviations. So let's see. Anytime price goes above third standard deviation, that's the best area. But this is like a news event. It's not like a regular event when where price is going higher. Yesterday it went to again. But it's very strong bull market. It's not letting it go to green bands. Okay, it's just going to neutral zone and then bouncing, neutral zone and bouncing. So it's a very strong bull market, and we gotta be careful. That's why I don't like to short in bull market. Rather, I wait for stock to go in the buy zone and then buy. And I'll share with you stocks that I bought last week, which I shared with my subscriber. They are doing really good. For example, CNI I bought almost up 2.6% yesterday, and that's nice profits I made. I'm still holding it. So anyhow, okay. So this is it on US 500. If I look into SPY. Nice bounce yesterday, getting a 9 count sell signal yesterday. Today opening up pre-market 0.22%. Just one thing to note, there is also there's a gap here. Give me a second. If I go to 1 hour chart, uh, if I hide these moving averages, there's a gap here. You can see gap up here. So this gap is still not filled. So at some point we'll come back and fill this gap. So just keep that in mind. All right. So just wanted to show you on SPY and US 100, Nasdaq. Same thing here, going higher, very overbought. Again in the nice short area. And again, triple Qs are up pre-market as well. And there are a couple of gaps. You can take a screenshot of these levels on the right side. This is daily chart. One gap around 500, one gap around 491. So just keep that in mind. Dow Jones, US 30, massive breakout yesterday. You can see higher highs, higher lows, and then we made a new high. Okay, so this is change in trend. You can see high, low, higher, higher, low, higher, high again. Now we could come back for a higher low and then go up again. So that's quite possible. But again, this is also looking very good. And same thing on Russell 2000. Finally, it's breaking out today because it was in this massive consolidation, and today finally they decided to break it out. All right, so above all moving averages, this is like a perfect shot. Russell this morning, it's building up very nicely. So nice move above all bands, and I think it's gonna be good to, like, I think it's gonna fade as soon as the market opens. So You can maybe buy quick put options, take profit, and then go. It could go higher later on, but this is really, you can see IWM is the ETF up 2%. This is not sustainable. It has to come down. So just keep that in mind. All right, some stocks I bought and holding CNI. So already up almost 2.6%. I bought it here near the lows, and now it's up facing resistance on this 20 moving average, but I think it's still going to go higher. It's going to go somewhere around 122s here, and then we'll see what happens after that. Short term, it's in the sell zone. Yeah, you could take profits, but I know it's going to go higher, so I'm going to hold it later for longer. And crude oil, let's look at that. Crude oil is also it broke out, flag broke out, and came now coming back to test. Still, this is nice support area, so it could bounce from here as well in the short term in the middle neutral zone. XOM I'm keeping an eye because it came to the buy zone yesterday and bounce now in the neutral zone pre-market. So I will see if it comes back to buy zone. I will be looking to buy that again. Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin pumping after the news, inflation news, and let's spend some time on Bitcoin. It is around 200 moving average, so you can see it broke down, back testing, struggling, and today CPI news is pumping, and then again it's in front of major resistance. If you look at BTC chart, look at my analysis, I'm looking for a pump. Okay, so I'm expecting this pump. It's not a surprise. So I'm expecting this pump and then a rejection, make a lower high, then go lower. All right, next target 47, 48K, and then 40K. If at any point we break above this previous high, which is around here, let's say around 65K, 64, 500, then it's a change in trend. But until that, looking for this pump to fail and go lower. All right. So it's not a surprise to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ethereum, same thing, going higher. So same thing, should face rejection. If any point, Ethereum needs to break above 35.29 to be bullish again, but it could reject any time and go lower. So go higher, then there are gaps at the bottom as well. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you're a really strong bull, the good news is there's a gap around 3900 for Ethereum to fill. But again, if Bitcoin has no gaps up, so if Bitcoin does not go, Ethereum will also not go. Okay, and let's see this crossover. Finally, we're going to get this crossover. Let's see if that happens today. Then that's the first good sign that Bitcoin bulls should be happy that it's happening. However, on futures, it's still far away. You can see still a lot of gap there, but at least it's trying to turn now. So let's see if green line goes above red line, then that's really good news for the bulls. All right, so let's go back to day trading chart. It's in the sell zone day trading side. All right, Ethereum is also in the sell zone. Let's keep moving. Toronto Stock Exchange was in the sell zone. Daily chart, this gap, trying to fill this gap. So nice bullish move yesterday. Hang Seng Index, HSI, in the sell zone as well. Trying to reverse trend, but in front of this resistance, moving averages. If it breaks down, then there's a gap here on 16,900 that they might want to fill. Let's look at commodities. Gold. Gold after inflation data, pumping, nothing new. Everything is pumping. New trend, change higher highs, higher lows. So that's good. Silver, same thing, pumping in the sell zone now. Copper, and copper is bouncing from the buy zone. Natural gas is down a little bit, still going lower. So I think there are two gaps here. So it could come all the way down to fill this gap around 1.95. But for today, it's in the buy zone. So day trading, it could bounce very quick. Um, Palladium is also bouncing from the neutral zone. Soybeans finally bouncing from the buy zone, new lows of the year. Um, I think it's trying to find a bottom. It should find a bottom, but there are no signs yet. So let's let it stabilize a bit, make some base, then you can bounce. But if you're a long-term holder, this is good price to buy. Very, very good price right now here. Looks like 1.075. Um, and sugar is also in the buy zone and bouncing near daily chart near support. Wheat is bouncing finally 2.73%, also trying to build double bottom maybe, also trying to form a base, sorry. All these commodities are trying to form a base, guys. So as a long-term holder, these are really good levels to hold, in my opinion. Corn is also trying to build a base near new lows of the year and bouncing from the buy zone. Dollar is dumping after inflation data, but dollar is right near where it should find support here, all right? Right in the support area here. Keep that in mind. So it's not going to go much lower. CPA, one of the members wanted me to review CPA. Um, let's just very quickly see if there's anything interesting. You can see prices going lower. RSI is flat or starting to go a little higher. PPO is also flat, so that's good. We're building momentum, and now we are breaking above this 20 moving average. So if it closes above this 20 moving average, that's very good sign. That's the first sign that bulls are trying to turn. So yeah, let it close above 94 where it is right now. If it closes above that, that's a first sign of a nice bullish move. And the momentum is building because price is going lower, RSI is slightly going higher, PPO is slightly going higher. So yeah, so that's a good news. So if it closes above this white line, next resistance is going to be around here, blue and red line, which is around 97, 98 bucks. And let's quickly see other stuff. Tesla. Let's do side by side comparison on Tesla and day trading chart near sell zone. Tesla, not even looking to keep an eye. All these green lines are the gaps. You can see it can go near till like 198 at one point to fill that gap. So I'm not touching it from, like, I don't even want to see it. Apple is in the sell zone. Amazon is in the neutral zone today. Netflix is in the buy zone, so Netflix is one of the best stocks, but earnings are coming soon, so be careful. 18th of July. Google is in the sell zone. Meta, Facebook going towards neutral zone. Microsoft, Microsoft is going towards neutral zone or from the sell zone. Snowflakes is in the neutral zone. NVDA is in the sell zone. AVGO is also in the sell zone. AMD is also in the sell zone. Alright guys, that's it for today. Let's quickly look at VIX and then we'll wrap up. VIX should bounce. It's down now, but again, you can see it bounced yesterday slightly and now again in the nice demand zone. So it's just building base to shoot higher. When I expect weakness in August, this is gonna shoot higher. Okay guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button on the way out and I will see you later. Bye.